Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are back playing some more Mass Effect, where last time we were able to track down another one of the major planets. I believe we also took down Venezia last time. So 2 of the 3 main storyline planets have been taken care of, and we have now learned that Saren has revived an ancient species that was previously extinct, and has some sort of mind control. I don't think it's part of his ship is part of Subject 37. But he did have to merge with 37, or have someone merge with 37 in order to get certain info that would make the relay that started all of this a little easier to understand. And now, all that we have left to do...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Okay. Well, apparently we have this to do now. But, what I was thinking we were gonna go do was gonna track down Venezia's daughter, a scientist. Okay, well, if they have top priority clearance, I guess we listen?
I'll take it in the comm room.
Okay. That's this room, right? Yeah, this is where we receive all of our stuff.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
You didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only balked at unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
Okay, then.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
Yeah,
We
they are
currently
trained
have several
in it,
infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Okay.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Okay. I assume that's probably in the system that we're going to. Because I don't feel like I recognize that name. But then again, we have also been through enough planets that I would not be surprised if I just don't remember the name.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
So basically, what they just told me is they don't want to be held responsible. That's what I'm getting from that, which sounds about right. Alrighty. So here at Ferris, that's where we just left. And we already cleared this system. Did we? Yeah, we did Hercules before Ferris. Alright, off to Artemis Tau. Oh, we've actually got a few. Macedon, Athens, Knossos, and Sparta. Well, considering I chose Sparta in Odyssey, that's where we'll start. small, distant Alsages is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of methane and argon. The surface is composed of water ice and calcium, with occasional deposits of light metals. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s, the Batarian Ilon Renpera, that's a bit of a mouthful, was caught with his frigate Tonaran grounded on Alsages for drive discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Renpera refused to surrender. The Tonaran was destroyed attempting to take off. The debris is strewn across the southern hemisphere. Okay then. 74 years and 23 hours. Rare element, plutonium. Antamalka. Antamalka is a large hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inwards, past the orbit of Altair and Idolis, and eventually settle into the inner belt. Antamalka's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured mittens. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces and add to the gas giant's immense rings. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. 39 years and 18 hours. Ooh, concentration of hydrogen. I think we only needed one more gas. I wonder if that was it. Problem is, I can't actually check until I actually land, or if I back out the lead. Altair is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks, with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Altair once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm stripped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. 18 years and 47 hours.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
I see. Well, this is our landing one. Idolis is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Idolis' surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive, dust-choked wind. Idolis' orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant Antamalka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. 3 years and 50 hours. We'll be back in just a second. Gotta look at Tremandre. Tremandre is a dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by wide swaths of ancient dark basaltic lava, possibly indicating the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. Tremandre's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to drive charge it from orbit. That said, Tremandre's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-side vessels to land safely for direct grounding. A perfect 1 year, and a day length of also 1 year. Okay, time to land on Idolis. Let's see what they got for us. What is going on with this distress beacon? Well, we don't have much. Over the mountain! We'll go this way. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, for one that supposedly said that there wasn't as many rocky outcrops, this feels really rocky. We've only had one that has been genuinely mostly plant. A few of them have had big flat portions, but none of them are genuinely flattish. Which unfortunately does make sense. Most of these planets are not well cultivated like Earth. Some lithium. Okay. Yeah, we get so much money for marking these. They're definitely worth it. Way more than any of the quests give us, that's for sure. I think I remember one quest being like 500 credits. I was like, nah, that's not worth anything. Oh shoot. I just remembered. I can't actually pick anything up. I never sold that.
Head now.
Okay. That is actually a little bit of a problem. Yep. Can't carry any of these. Whoopsies. Wait, give me a sec. Back to the Normandy. I need to go sell some stuff. As in, I need to sell a lot of stuff. That's fine. We didn't make too much progress, so going back to our landing spot won't be a big deal. But I believe it was all the way down, being where our friend that we could sell stuff to is. If not, then we might need to go to Citadel. I'm pretty sure you here, the requisition
Looking for
officer.
supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
More so, what are you willing to buy? Because I have 1.5 million credits. I've got plenty. Okay, first off, sort by type? Yeah, type. Let's go by type first. So anything under 5. Also, I mean, I can sell all junk. See if that does anything. Let's see. This is going to take us a moment. Oh, no, it pulled me off my cell. That's not what I wanted to do. Rude. Actually, oh, did I hit the buy button? Maybe I hit the buy button. Might be my fault. Yeah, we don't have a lot that's under tier 5 at this point, actually. Because I went through and I scrapped a large portion of it. Actually, hold on. We're in the shotgun category. No one uses any kind of shotgun. So I'm just gonna trash all of our shotguns. Same with assault rifles. They're just not used. I think some of the other people had them, but the other people are trash. They can't keep themselves alive. Okay. Sniper, though, we care a little more about. Man, mostly with just those shotguns, I got nearly 1 million credits. I have a little bit of stuff. Ooh. Naginata. Says it's based on a power, which is my main thing that I use it for. Compare. Ah, but not as good as my equalizer. My equalizer's insane. And I have so much to go through. Yeah, I don't have anyone who uses biotics, so I'm just gonna sell all the biotic amps. Okay, human armor I do care about. Krogan armor I do not care about. Morturian. Okay, that's only a tier 3. We can drop anything tier 3 or under tier 5. Gotta actually pay a lot more close attention to this. Ooh, keeping Corian. Well, that's a tier 1. I think that was her starter armor. So definitely not worth keeping. And I don't care about any of these grenade upgrades. I barely use grenades in the first place. Never I selected the ones that I want. Okay, anything under 5, again, we're gonna drop. We had so many. So much stuff. I mean, 300 is quite a lot to go through. I mean, theoretically, I could just sell everything, because we already equipped the actual good stuff that I care about. Maybe I should just do that. It might not be a terrible idea. Because I'm starting to get really good stuff at this point. I mean, even the tier 5 that I'm cutting everything under is still... I still got so much. I wonder if there's a way to look at all of them, like, so I could know just how much I have currently, because that would be useful to know. Okay, so we've cut everything under tier 5, unless I missed some stuff, which is possible. Alright, looking at our pistols. Honestly, let's cut everything under tier 7. Oh, apparently I missed a few tier 4s in here. My bad. Because yeah, I don't think we're gonna need anything under tier 7. Even keeping what I'm keeping, I'm a little wary of doing so, but in the off chance that I swap out my weapons, I'd like to have options. Just in case. I should probably keep the Omni tool because I don't actually have much of that. Oh yeah, I didn't sell anything under tier 5 for the armor because I was a little too focused. I think I did sell some, but not all of it. I definitely missed a good bit. Actually, all light armor. There's no way I'm doing anything light. At least for the human. I think I'll keep the Quarian. No, it's not good. Not high enough tier. Which basically means everything. Of course it is. Oh well, that's fine. I already equipped us with the good stuff, after all. But there we go. That managed to cut down on quite a significant amount of what we had. Now I have room to loot again. Hooray! Man, it's incredible that I managed to get 300 items. And that's not counting like 30 to 40 that I ended up scrapping while I was still full on inventory. There we go. Look at that. I nearly have 4 million credits. And significantly less equipment to go through. Thanks, buddy. You're rich. I mean, you probably were using company funds. But hey, I'll take it. Not bad. And now that that has been dealt with, we can go head out again. It's also hilarious that even though I have like 4 million credits, I'm probably not gonna spend like any of them, because I've already looted pretty darn good stuff. Back to the planet we go. With a meteor in the background. Okay. So we already did that one. So we want to hit the anomaly out that way. Oh, I just saw a little rock tumble. I know that's where the distress beacon is, but we're saving you for later. Also, big open field, I'm really worried about a moth showing up. Come here, anomaly. What do you have for us? Mummified? Mummified Solarian, that's... okay. That is a little unexpected. Captain Mylon's identification tag. Oh. It was it the tags that there were only 3 of? I think it was the tags that there were only 3 of. In which case, that's our second out of 3. Not bad. Big open field. Slightly worried about a potential moth, but we'll see what's going on. Because we see a vehicle and a beacon. Yep, there it is. These things are annoying. I see someone there. Actually pretty close to dead. I didn't quite get it. That's a shame. Oh no, no. Dang it. I hit the tendrils. Because I have to stay on the constant run. Good thing it was almost dead. And another one down. I get a lot of credits for killing him. So there's that.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
I see. Well, they unfortunately were not as good as me.
We need to tell him what happened here.
How about we take out the beacon? No. I'd say we take out that distress beacon so it doesn't lure more people in. But then again, I also killed the maw, so there's that. So I guess it's not actually a threat anymore. Although that does make me wonder, why was there a beacon there? I mean, that should have been all for that one. Let's see. Okay, race against time. So that's finding the conduit. Yeah, Artemis Tau. Liara, that's Artemis Tau. That's our final one. Vimmer. Okay. I've actually got a few of these at the moment. 3 emblems. Hey, yeah, we did complete our gases. We still have 9 light metal, 11 heavy metal, and 10 rare earths. 3 writings. 4 medallions, 1 tag. 4 protein artifacts. Okay, that's good. So that's back in Citadel. Macedon, we haven't made it there yet. And Notocrux is located in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea cluster. Hold up, Maroon Sea? I mean, we finished Sparta. Because... where would that be? Maroon Sea. Hold on. Oh shoot. Vostok. Yeah. Because I'm gonna forget about this other place, since it's not in one of the ones that we've done. Have we done Moonsea? I mean, I would have thought we did. No, we haven't done this place. Okay, it's a good thing we came here then. A rather small hydrogen helium gas giant. The Titan's atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. Made track writing. Scans of the Titan revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit around the planet. Tali brought it on board and determined it was a sorry maid, but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch Naga's writings. Okay, I guess we're looking around here then for a moment. The geological properties of Echo have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Fairly typical mixed outer system terrestrial of rock and ice, Echo has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. Travel is not advised. 29 years and 45 hours. Okay, Notocrux is our quest. Plomarthu, Plomarthu has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. In terms of size and orbit, Plomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life. 1 year, 19 hours. And
Looks like we've got an active
Notocrux.
distress beacon on
Yep.
the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Alright. Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, and a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be perfect for life. A relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogas to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Notocrux is a case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notocrux's thicker oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. 3.5 years and 22 hours. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, apparently I missed this whole area because I don't recognize it. So I guess we'll do here before we head back to Artemis Town. Well, I immediately see hostiles. Let's go take a look at those real quick. Since they're visible on our screen. Thorian! What are you guys doing here? Oh, we dealt with that Thorian stuff. That would also be a bit of a problem, actually. The Thorian is around, that's not ideal. Also, it's gonna be very unhappy with us if it somehow knows about what we did. I'll get that ore. Actually, I should probably get the ore first before I forget about it. But then I'll come back down. Actually, I need to find a way up. We've got some pretty severe cliff sides right here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Looks like we're going down into a crater. We'll find a way back out. Eventually.
Heading to position.
I mean, it's just gold. Gold was actually our first one that told us that we could do this. So not huge. But we still like it. I don't think I can make it out of that. I think my best bet... That's going right for the border. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know if I can get out of here. These are some pretty steep walls all around us. See if I can make it out over here. So I've got a little bit. Okay. So I'm trying to go back this way. I want to get back to my stuff. Because it looked like there was things that I could go get. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it probably would have been smarter to grab that stuff and then come back for the ore. Since I've been shown on my mini-map, my big scanner should have also picked up on it. Okay. Now the problem is, where was it from here? Now that I'm up and over... the Thorian stuff did not show up on our big map. At least I don't think it did. So for now I'm following the edge. Hooray! There it is. Okay. So obviously we had stuff right here. Locked. I assume it's... yeah. Well, that's hardened. Which, actually, it's a rude one. There we go. Much better. I like that one more. Yeah, bunch of tier 8 equipment, which is pretty great, actually. Now, can I do anything here?
Moving out.
Doesn't seem like it. As far as I can tell, I cannot actually do anything with this. Nope. Apparently it did not want me to go over that rock. Well, there's that. We have that. Science facility. Alright. We'll hit up the anomaly first. That was a fun little area. It did draw us over to the ore, so there at that. Even if it was a little harder to get to. We do have some pretty big open flat areas on this planet, actually. So not bad. It's actually pretty convenient to get around for the most part. On the other hand, if you have a mountain in your way, you're not going to climb it. At least not without much difficulty and a bit of luck. This segment is certainly not smooth. Anomaly! What are you? Okay, I'm assuming this is basically another fragment of what we saw crashed over there. Ooh, we only had a few more Turian insignias, so that's good. This escape pod is half buried in material that is washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking in with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thursa colony. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and climb that mountain. I'm gonna go back out and around and use the big flat plains. That'll be a little nicer to travel. Well, I'm hoping that we have a way around. Because otherwise we might have to be mountain goats and climb this mountain. Okay, it's starting to show on our mini-map. Not a good sign, actually. Well, kind of. At least this isn't as severe of a segment. I might be able to climb these. Okay, well, not like that. That didn't help. We're so close! Nope, that's not gonna work. And find another section. Actually, well, maybe. Maybe over here. Okay, yeah, this is looking a little better. There. This one is a little rude to us. Okay, well... I made some progress. And then it dead-ended me. Jeez. Okay. See, the problem is, we're actually really close to the top, which makes it all the worse that I can't seem to find a way up. Oh, wait, there we go. I got it. There's just a very small segment I could get up from. And from the looks of it, that very well may have been our best opportunity to get over here. Oh, jeez. Surprisingly little damage. I'll take it. Man, that was not worth it. But okay. We have it now. Off to the facility. I guess it's time to see how climbing this side of the mountain goes. Hopefully it's a little easier. I mean, it doesn't look to be as sharp. Is that a hostile I see? I feel like that might be a hostile. We're so close! There we go. I waited too long to do the boost last time. Yeah, no, this planet is definitely a test of your driving skills. Oh, hey! I'm already up here. That's convenient. Yeah, more Thorians, so... that's definitely something going on here. Oh! Goodbye. Okay, seeing that, I'm a little nervous, and with how difficult it was to get here, I think I'm gonna save. We're at level 47. None of these matter. Yeah, only available when using a shotgun, only available when using assault rifle. To unlock sniper, I guess we'll put in assault rifle. That's it. There's no other reason to do this. We can put some points into dampening. Yes, we are going to go ahead and we are going to save because it was tricky getting here. And I don't want to get reset, because who knows where it would put our save file. Well, yep, that do look like thorium stuff. If we hadn't already seen them, that would confirm it. Luckily, these guys are the easiest enemies in the entire game. Hi there. You are too close. Keep them all down. Yeah, they've got no resistance.
Area
And
secured.
melee only, which makes them very easy. The only problem is when they jump you, like a few of them did. They got a little closer than I probably would have preferred. Well, that didn't work. For such an easy one, it's kind of sad for me to fail. Dang it. I'm like almost there, but I don't quite click the button fast enough. Hi friend, you might wake up. There we go. Lots of good stuff.
Rescuers?
Alright.
Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
Because I killed it.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
I do wonder what would happen if we had gotten
Everything was
here
going
before.
fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
I wonder if that's because I killed them?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
Okay then.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Yeah, they had some problems. Named the Geth.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Okay, well, I took care of them on the
I've
way
heard all I
in.
need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
And what are you offering?
Maybe we can work something out.
Normally, Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Okay.
Deal. Get the hell out of here.
You made the smart choice, Commander.
No, I made the money choice. Besides, I mean, 69,000 credits. That's not an insignificant amount for normal people. Of course, to my millions, it's not exactly huge. But it was payment for not shooting them. I feel like that's good enough. Alright, well, another crux there has been dealt with. But we still have two others here in the Maroon Sea. So let's start with Caspian. Immediately put me on the cornucopia there. Antida. Antida is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. Dang! 1,296 years and 13 hours. Oh, turning insignia. Actually, we might only need one more insignia then, I think. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Polly dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthan outpost insignia. So only one more of those. Almar Crux has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side of night meets the warm air masses from the dayside. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Almar Crux's abundant water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Almar Crux's primitive methanotropic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. 584 years and 64 hours. Yeah, that's pretty long. Plenty of time for fluids to freeze. There is trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Vernari, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. 352 years and 68 hours. More gold. Yeah, it seems that this is a massive system. All the planets are pretty far apart. Plotanka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates. Occasionally, deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, do dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous and EVAs are discouraged. 124 years and 20 hours. With iridium. Alright. I think that might be one we already had, though. Cornucopia! Cornucopia is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the Cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. Exceller shipping. Let's see what went on here, then. Can't go through. Only a one-way door. Or one door available? Yeah, that's how that would be said. Oh.
Heads up!
Got the pumps.
Husks. The ship's probably crawling.
Not much chance we'll find any survivors.
Yeah, I don't mind them. They're them and the other guys weren't too hard as long as they don't get proximity. Problem arises when they get too close. There we go, knock him down. Well, that's the last one on my scanner.
I smell trouble. Shields disabled.
Okay. Yes, thanks for the slight warning there.
Finally, some action.
Yeah, I was a little worried about being behind the attention.
Swap shields.
Dang, there's a lot of them in this area, actually. Hold on, is there anything else? Where else could I possibly go? 'Cause it hasn't told me that this place is cleared, and I usually get something for boarding a place. I mean, from what I'm seeing... Oh, wait, over here? Yeah, we didn't go over here.
Shields disabled. Powering up.
Not wondering. Because I'm making this hard. There we go. Okay.
Lock shields.
Yep. Overload. And heal. Jeez, okay. Okay, stop getting in my way. Not yet. Jeez, okay. These tight quarters are not good for me. Oh man, there goes
Shields
something.
disabled. Payback time.
Man, I'm glad that we cleared out everything behind us. Something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the ones coming from over here Kinda caught me off.
Medigel deployed.
Oh, there we go. We finally made it. Oh, that's gonna be a maze to get back out of. Okay, well. At least we know for sure the crew's dead, because if there's that many of them around, there's no way anyone survived. I'd be incredibly impressed if they did. I feel a little uneasy about these things. But I think those are just the space needles that converted them to husks in the first place. Hey, oh. This is where we complete the location. Let's see what we got. Just the computer.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't see anything about how they got back into human territory.
Yeah. The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
I mean, that does seem to be the case. Is there... Still marked. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
According to the law, they brought it on
That
board.
artifact.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
the
the
Geth
same
turned
stuff.
them into husks and left the ship where someone would find
Okay.
it, trying to show us
Well,
what happens to
seems
organics
like that's
dumb
all that
enough
we
to
have on
enter
this
the
ship. Yeah, they definitely found something. I wonder what they found. That part's kind of curious. Here we go. I know there's nothing else because we took our time exploring everything to get to the end there. I took every wrong turn I possibly could. I mean, I guess I got a bunch of XP out of it, so there's that. Okay. So that's it for Caspian leaving Mathano. Here in the Maroon Sea. That's all we have left. And then we go back to Artemis Town. Supay has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Supay's ice surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Tuska, satellites placed in orbit automatically built any vessel landing on the world with a mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. 275 Earth years and 63 hours with magnesium. Alright. I'll take it. Lepa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color, caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the system concentrated on the large ice moon of Coneria. Okay, it looks like I can't mess with any of them. Apple! A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains, Apo is racked by constant geological activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones, or causing slips along transform faults. follows a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. 30 years and 57 hours. Oh, Chaska, that's obviously the main one. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Matano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. 0.6 years? 0.6 years. Kind of interesting how many planets have a same day and year cycle. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 degrees Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. On the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collected about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Yeah, only 150. Not very big. 1.3 years? 1.3 years. Let's go ahead and land on it. See what we got. Yeah, apparently we were just missing out on all the greenery planets because we've gotten quite a few in these recent ones. Alright. Okay, so that little group is probably roughly together. So we'll hit the outlier first. That one was a little troublesome. Yeah, this one isn't terrible. It's certainly not a flat one, but it's not as bad as some of the other mountain ones that we've been dealing with. So that's something. Hopefully it's not too big, because driving through this rocky terrain is a little slow going. It's taking us some time. Nope. Oh, jeez. The vehicle flipped. That was not helpful. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. Come on. Yes, okay. Yeah, there we go. I can squeeze my way up through here. I always look for, especially on the planets that do have greenery, look for the places with the greenery. That means that they're climbable. Oh hi, it's a pyramid. Another one of these. We've seen one of these before. I honestly was not entirely sure what to do with it. Yeah, we got something set up here. Well, that one was pretty easy. And I feel like I should be able to do something at these. But I do not know what. Because this is not the first one that we've encountered. Because, yeah, the crate here is where the anomaly is technically... Oh, that one said artifact. Hey, there we go. Okay. That's where the anomaly was, so that's why I needed to search. There are several small Prothean artifacts in the crate, including an intact Prothean data disk. It appears to be in excellent condition. Very good. We got our reward. Or actually, we should probably hit the debris first, I think. So I assume the civilian structures are all kind of linked together. I am very surprised that I managed to cancel the fall damage that cleanly. But I'm also gonna take it, because hooray, no fall damage. Oh, I see an ore. I also see hostiles. Let's go for the ore first. It is somewhere within the mountains. Hopefully not up the cliffside. That would actually be really inconvenient. Nope. In this little pocket. We're good. Beryllium. I don't actually know if we've gotten beryllium. That might be a new one. Which is good, because it's actually kind of hard to find new ones. We've been getting a lot of the same ones. They're all really common, so we need the rare ones.
Where is everybody?
I've got a bad... How horrible. The entire colony must have been transformed.
There are only a couple of them. Oh, I actually ended up hitting up the civilian structure first. Oh well. We'll hit the debris in a moment. Easy targets to poke, so I will. That'll be 2 less enemies to deal with later. After all. I'm trying to get to a point where I can shoot them and you guys aren't in my way. At least for now. Man, that was actually a really good lineup. The flight delay as it put it in. Oh, tier 9. Striker. Can't remember if Striker was one that we liked. Yeah, we're starting to get into tier 9 stuff. I wonder if it maxes out at 10 then. Because, yeah, we're pretty solidly getting tier 8 at this point. that all that was in here? Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot in here. Okay, then. I wonder if the science facility might trigger whatever we need to do here. That might be the case, because yeah, these buildings are pretty simple. There's not a lot hidden to them. Alright, well, let's continue on to the rubble. That was where we were originally headed. Ooh, we flipped! It's a good thing this car is good at unflipping.
Moving out.
There we go. Nice. Got some stealth out of it. Not bad. And should just be off in this general direction. Yep, I see the hostel. Let's go. Actually, this one could be the science facility, actually. We're currently at science. I actually don't want to do this one yet, because I imagine the science is going to be the last location. Okay, didn't realize that there was a massive cliff. But we're good. I saved it. Let's hit up this civilian structure instead.
On my way. Heads up.
Say this one is a little inconvenient for shooting them. Having a massive blocker right there, not great. Yeah, we've definitely got a large enough number in here that we need to be careful. Gotta do better. Can't let them get to you like that. It's no good. Is this gonna be another building that doesn't really have anything in it? Because yeah, these doors are not active. We can't do anything with them. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing downstairs. That'll be about the same as the last one. Yep, upstairs doesn't work either. However, I can come to the end here and get some loot. Thank you! Oh man, messed it up. Yeah, starting to get those tier 9s is kinda nice. Well, there we go. Seems that these buildings are mostly there for loot. Not much else is in them. So now we go back to the science building, which is the one I'm pretty sure is where the main event for this planet is being held. Does mean I need to climb that cliff. I think over here is my best bet. Hey, there we go. That one was pretty good. Yep, definitely got some Geth stuff set up in here. Now, who are we fighting? Geth or Husks?
Enemy contact.
Still just Husks.
Shields down.
Take out those hostiles!
Yeah, don't want them coming in behind us. That would be bad. Stop getting in my way.
Shields down.
Numb. I'd rather not risk dying. I don't know where the save would put us. Okay, probably didn't need it. Oh, hi there. You the last one? Yeah, you were the last one on the scanner.
Good to go.
Yeah, I took a few hits that I probably could have avoided there. Whoopsies. Yeah, ever since I upgraded my equipment, though, we've been doing much better at surviving. So that's great. Wow, they didn't even decorate this room. It's just straight up empty. Okay. Someone got a little lazy. They taunt me with a really good opening. It's at the beginning, so I can't quite get it. It's so rude of them. Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Okay. I mean, I did get a journal update, so I guess that's it. I do wish it would clear the objectives once they're, like, done and you've done everything in them. That would make this a little easier to know if you've still got stuff to do or not. Because sometimes it's not as obvious. But that appears to be everything for here. There it is. And yeah, we did everything. Alright, back to the Normandy. Let me, real quick, check our journal. Yeah, Prothean. We need 3 more. 4 medallions, 1 tag. 8 heavy, 7 light, 10 rare. So we're still a good few there. So that's another Citadel one. Mercenaries are Artemis Tau. Your Citadel. Okay. So we've got nothing else at the moment. I guess I should upgrade my sabotage. Yeah. That'd be a good one to go upgrade. Because I don't really care about the mine abilities. Like, let's see. I think, did we still have one more area to go through? No, because Vostok was the main area. And then we started with Caspian. So I think Maroon is clear. Yeah, that was Novaria. I don't know if I remember Styx Theta, actually. Let me real quick go look, and we'll see if we have anything scannable.
Commander, we've got an incoming distress
Nope.
signal. Patching
I was
through.
right. I don't actually recognize this one.
Mayday! This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division.
So
The
yeah, we've got
listening
all
post
those
has been
ores
overrun by
left.
unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Yeah, the reason I'm thinking of this is because we don't have all of our ores, which means there have to be more that weren't immediately visible. Chauffin is an unusually small hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and hydrocarbons in the atmosphere. The Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta reported inconclusive evidence of hydrocarbon life in the deeper layers of the atmosphere, over 1,000 kilometers below the cloud tops, where pressure compresses Chaufin's hydrogen into a liquid state. Proof of life in this environment would prove many long-standing theories. Unfortunately, only a probe with extremely expensive mass effect generators could survive the crushing pressure long enough to send back useful data. And the probe would be lost in the attempt. Simple expense makes investigation doubtful. 57 years, 14 hours. Wormani has only been visited by a single unmanned probe. It is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with large formations of water vapor clouds in the upper atmosphere. 10 years, 9 hours. Ooh, Protean data disk. Actually, is that the last of them? I know we were close, but was that all of them? Scans of the planet Wormani turned up a few odd readings. Chief Engineer Adams fine-tuned the scans and discovered an automated repair drone in orbit. Talia and Adams brought the drone on board to dismantle it and found a Protean data disk in its core. So that's good. Actually, I'll try and check that one out once we get a chance. Kauai is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of uranium and heavy metals. Clouds of small water ice crystals are common. Kauai's skies are full of fine silica dust. On the surface, the skies are pronounced salmon hue. The cursory initial scans from the Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta showed geometric patterns in the northern hemisphere deserts, visible only in the ultraviolet band. Normandy's sensors see nothing of the kind. 3 years and 39 hours. Platinum. Pretty sure we already have that one. Nepmos. Our landing planet. Nepmos is a resource-rich terrestrial world somewhat larger than Earth, with a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and argon. Nepmos' crust is very thin and unstable, not more than 8 kilometers deep in any location. Subsurface magma flows are a hazard to ground travel, and earthquakes are frequent. While heavy metals and radioactives are plentiful, this geological instability has deterred investment by mining concerns. An additional complication is that the Styx cluster lies uncomfortably close to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring contains a great deal of molecular hydrogen, fueling the majority of the galaxy's star formation. This area is too dangerous to safely travel. Not even a full year, only 0.7 and 68 hours. Well, this is where our distress signal was coming from, so let's see what's going on. I did not realize that we had more planets for us to go to. I have to assume these unlocked because we did 2 of the 3 main story planets. That's what I'm thinking is the reason why they're suddenly available. Okay, ooh, we actually really spread out. Listening post. I guess we can hit this one and then bounce back around. The terrain here looks decently open, which is nice. Got a few hills, but they don't seem to be too bad to get around. Although I don't like the bumpy terrain. Makes it hard to properly boost forwards. Even more so inconvenient on hills like this, where I need a boost to make it. If I do see an ore, maybe this planet will get us a more rare ore. Well then. It appears these particle bores were shut down after breaking through into tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of Tenkara Mining Consortium, but there's no trace of the mining equipment. Ooh, yeah, no, that's a little strange looking. Definitely a concern. I mean, let's see what loot we can get. As usual. Metagel, that's always welcome. Now, anything in the big tent? I mean, they've got some sort of vehicle in here. But nothing for me, it looks like. Yeah, I assume those tunnels are related to whatever the distress call was all about. Yep, nope. Too far. Here we go. We've got uranium. I don't actually know if we've gotten uranium before. It's a rare element. Good money. I mean, as usual, all of the ores are good money. I feel like a good portion of my money is from those. It's not like most people have that much available that I can loot. This planet is actually kind of fun. I like the color scheme that they use. A bit different from most of the others that we see. Now we just have to cross just about the entirety of the map. Long ways. I do believe I might see what we're coming up against, though. It's right up there. Is there another mining base? No, that was just a rock that I saw. Hold up. Okay, well, didn't intend to damage things. Found a safe box. Covered the artifact. A medallion! One of the miners had a League of One medallion. It's possible he discovered it while they were digging, but there's no way to know for certain. Cool. There's not too many more of those. I mean, most of our stuff is at the very least over halfway. Most of it closer to the 3/4 mark. Which is good, because that means we're getting close to finishing. It's also good because we're running out of planets to search. There's only so more left, unless more hidden ones show up. I'm honestly mostly worried about the ores at this point. Because they're what I have the most of to find. We'll hit the debris in just a second. I want to get the ore first. Okay, here we go. Some titanium. Pretty sure we already have that one. Well, I see the beacon. Hold on. Wait, this one's actually unmade. This one's unmarked on our map. Well, I can't go in though. Okay. That's a little strange, because it's got the door marker, so I think it could work. But maybe we need to find the right thing? Maybe the debris up here has what we need? This is just a probe. This usually doesn't have much of value. Yeah, just the loot. Well, I don't know what's going on with that building. That's a little strange. But I do believe, yeah. Listening post is out this way. Off we go. Ow. Oh look, I actually took some damage. Enough to where it actually showed up at least. I'm usually pretty good at dodging that. Ooh, well, I mean, it was expected. It was a distress call. We've got hostiles. Let's see, who are they? Oh, nope. You guys are the defenses. Oh, hey! Why we got some Arachni over here? That's a bit of a problem. We were told the Arachni wouldn't be aggressive. Oh, swarm approaching. Yeah, that's just wonderful. Well, I mean, we've cleared out the ones that were here. There you go. Got myself lined up. This is a little bit of a problem, because we're the one who released the queen. I guess now we just wait for another 10 seconds until the swarm arrives. Because yeah, the Arachni have the really annoying effect of they don't care about shields, they directly damage you. Although I will admit, if this is all it takes to kill them, this isn't actually that bad. My one vehicle is just about enough to take care of them. Which means all of their fighters are just bad. If the Arachni Wars were such a big deal last time. Yeah, if I'm set up in a defensive position like this, there's not much threat. They just have sheer numbers. That's their best strength against a vehicle. We've got another swarm?
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
Shepard, Normandy, give me a sit rep.
They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
They're not animals, they're a sentient species. You study history? They're called Rachni.
Never heard of them. Can't say I care.
Okay.
What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops.
Yeah, every minute
we might be able to hold them off
away.
if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have vehicle here. So, I guess we'll just keep going? I wonder how many waves there are, because we've gone through 2 waves, because there was the initial wave when we got here. And then the new wave. So this will be our 3rd one? We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Yeah, with the help of a vehicle, you guys aren't in any danger. I'm questioning why there is a fight here in the first place. Because the Rachni Queen told us that they wouldn't be aggressive anymore. So that's a concern. I don't think I'm getting XP for killing these guys. Yeah, no. Probably because there's theoretically potentially endless. I mean, on the other hand, I'm also endless, so as long as I'm here, they can't do anything. Does that mean, is there a way I can do something about this? Do I need to leave and go somewhere else?
On my way.
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You alright?
I'm pissed off. When I get pissed off, I shoot things. Find me more bugs.
Around here, they're more likely to find you. There's one other thing I should mention. One of our other listening posts went offline 3 days ago. I don't know if it's coincidence, a pirate raid, or what, but if you want to check in on them...
We'll check on them. I don't know why there are arachni loose out here, but I intend to find out.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right, that must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
What sort of opposition would you expect?
Hell if I know. I hope we've bled them. But that's tight quarters, and their territory. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander.
There we go. Very funny that he was just chilling inside the vehicle. Okay, so in that case... Ah, yep. Back where I was. I was right. That is something. My vehicle took a little bit of damage, but not much. Something I could easily repair in the downtime between waves if necessary. Yeah, let's head back over. And I have a bone to pick with the Queen, if they're here. Alright, let's go! We got this! I will say though, on foot, the arachni are a bit more dangerous. Actually, speaking of, since I know I'm fighting arachni specifically, and shields don't help much against them, I am going to, first off, level up. So apparently I can do that. Oh, I could up my charm. Okay. I guess I could do that. But we're going to go ahead and update our save. Because I'd rather not have to redo stuff. It wasn't hard, but it was time consuming. Don't like the tunnels and the bomb in this area. It's not a pleasant suggestion. Heyo, Ragnar, where's your leader? I want to have a chat with them. Oh. Okay, falling back. Immunity. Get up healing. And kill those. There's another one over that way. Actually get Tali back up.
I'm okay.
Yep, nope, that was a little dangerous. A little bit. Got hit by a number of them early on. About to hit the heal button. Well, that's why I put my save down. Looks like it did save me going in though. I'll take it. That's fine with me. A bit frustrating that we lost it, but we can work around it. What do I got? Overheat weapons, biotics and tech, my immunity. See, the other problem with Arachni is a lot of my abilities don't actually do much to them. You get blasted with this potion. Okay, that was much better. Because yeah, I stun lock them. My rifle is powerful enough that it does stun them, which helps a lot. Okay, there we go. Not great. When it's just one at a time, there's so much easier. Ollie, be careful. The other one couldn't reach us. Okay, there we go. Apparently I'm getting like 9,000 credits per kill, which is kind of funny. Each of these pops 1 to 2 out. So as long as I'm paying attention, I can do this a lot more carefully. Yep, I'm gonna trigger that one. And then I'm gonna come trigger this one. Oh, heal. Trigger that. Shoot. Okay, falling back. Those ones did a lot more damage than I would have preferred, but those were also the ones who were actually seriously threatening to me. And with them taken out, I think we've just about cleared the place. Almost. We got that over there. Keeping distance from the Arachni is my best bet. It's also my last meta gem, which I don't... See, I try to dodge them and it just doesn't quite work. Because we already triggered that one. Cool. Okay. Wait. Both of them have something in them. Okay. Problem is, I don't have much healing. Staying well back. Okay. Enough unity there. Yo. Why am I taking damage? Oh man, that was bad. Oh. Yep, nope. Killing that one from far away. Oh, okay. Putting 1 point there into charm. And 9 more levels. We're starting to run out. Can I? Ooh, yes, please. Actually. Because, yeah, if the other side also has that, that's going to be a problem. Because that was dangerous. Ooh, 2 meta gel. Perfect. I'll save the second one for another emergency like that. See? Nope. Okay, hold up. Unity, get you back up. Okay, oh, there we go. There we go. That's not something I want to let myself get hit by. Just full unload, assassination, another full unload. And then I hide. I think we still have 1 normal Arachne in there. Yeah, I learned my lesson. That's a runaway kind of attack. There we go. Records of the Arachni Wars are just brood warriors. The male-gendered Arachni only fight when a hive is severely pressed. It's safe to say you've eliminated the Arachni. Okay, good. But Queen, why are we fighting like this in the first place?
Fire in the hole!
Oh shoot, I just realized. My grenades, I don't think I swapped them back. Yep, nope. I don't want that. Yeah. Let's put it back on this. the good explosives. We're in a bit of a predicament. I'm trying to hit them. Oh, well. Good job. I bring you back up. That last one decided to hide in a corner, so I couldn't get to it. So rude. But there we go. This place is cleared. Nest is done. Didn't like it. This place was incredibly dangerous to us. At least we cleared it. I do wonder if this quest just wouldn't exist if we had killed the queen. That could be a chance. But yeah, no, that's a problem. I need to know what's going on. Either way, for now, this planet is taken care of. So there's that at least. Oh, okay. So Netmos is done. What about Ekron? So we still got that one to go do. Emanaya, though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Emanaya is composed of water ice and the core of various carbonaceous compounds. No. Has a density only half that of Earth, and an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is composed of surprisingly pure water ice with a high albedo. 118 years and 56 hours. Grosalgan, an enigmatic rock and ice planet, Grosalgan has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane. The surface is composed of frozen water and chlorine. 41.5 years, 29 hours. Magnesium. Not sure if that's a new one. Altaz, oh, that's our landing. Altaz is an exceptional form of a planet called a Roche world. Simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds. Alte and Onte, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. This does not mean that one could fly from one to the other, but both have identical atmospheres, and dust from one can often be found on the other. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. The surface is warm and mainly composed of silica dust and dark basaltic rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. Tidal effects from Onte create constant heavy wind. 0.8 years and 54 hours. We will be back for you. Barthorel! Modest terrestrial planet, Barthorel has a thin atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy, overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Barthorel is tidally locked up to the star Akron, but the side has never been fully mapped. Only 0.2 years and 0.2 years. Off we go. You can actually see the other one there in the sky. Oh yeah, that's some pretty heavy looking wind. Ow. And there's only the listening post. Got it. I think this is our first time only having a single thing on the entire landing planet. I mean, to be fair, looking at this planet, there's not much. But I do seem to see hostiles. Oh. Well, the hostiles are over there, but this is our probe and the Sari capsule. Alright, I was trying to fight it, and it didn't work. Matriarch's writings! This down satellite had one of Matriarch Naga's writings stored in its payload. Whether it was placed before or after it crashed is uncertain. I mean, that's pretty nice. I feel like we should be really close to finishing it. There can't be much more. Great. Got more! I don't like the idea of more Rekni. That last one was bad enough. I'm firing too early. They haven't even climbed out fully yet, so I don't actually kill them off. Okay, well, there's that. They've been taken care of. There's our entrance. And the same thing I did last time, where I'm going to save before going in. Man, I'm getting a bunch of saves here. So when the Rekni are involved, I'm a little worried. Because I burned through all of my healing. Oh, that's a number. I don't like that number. Okay. There was a lot because they're little. Okay, there we go. And that was much better. Much better than the nest. But from the looks of it, I'm not seeing survivors. I don't trust these, so I'm gonna get rid of them now. I don't know what they are. Okay, grab these. Ooh, nice. Easy one. Honestly, with how much stuff I'm getting, I probably could just use the Omni Gel and skip the minigame entirely. But usually it's not too bad. Yeah, because we're starting to hit tier 9 stuff, which is good. probably related to my level.
According to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Rachni must have attacked since then.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Let's get this over with.
Okay,
Somebody
I've got
needs
somewhere
an
to go.
ass-kicking. Whoever it is, we'll find them there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Arachni infestation on Alte seems to be a result of a supply drop from Argos Rail. Logs downloaded from the freighter should allow you to backtrack the ship's course to its origin. Okay, let's go see what we can do. And since it's in decently close proximity, they might also be the source of the other one as well. Back up we go. Luckily, this building was significantly easier than the nest. Way less Rachni to deal with. And since that was quite literally the only thing, at least it was. Hold on. What's this? Oh, that's the probe wreckage. Right, okay. Back to the Normandy. Okay, so there was that. Because there wasn't any of the ones here, I believe. So Erebus is where we started. Argos Row. Right. Wasn't that where it was? Gorgon, Hydra, or Phoenix, though? Hold on. That's going to Citadel. That is Artemis Tau, which I keep getting distracted from. Citadel Tower. Prothean discs are 2 more. 3 more medallions, 1 more tag. Only 1 more writing. Oh, actually I got a few light metals. Only 5 left. 7 heavy and 9 rare. Along with the 1 Turian. So yeah, we're definitely getting close. Okay. So it didn't actually tell me. Hold on. Because I do remember it said Argos Row. But we've got Hydra, Gorgon, and Phoenix that we could potentially go to. And I don't remember which one it said. If it said any of those. Because they don't sound. None of them sound right. I mean, I guess I could look through them. Okay, Tontao is... yeah, big flat one. I think I remember that one. I mean, let's land and see what we can recognize. Because I don't want to have to go drive around to everything. Because, yeah. Mercury, sorry. Hidden structure. Hold on. Check that one out real quick. It's just labeled as hidden. I want to see what that one's about. It's also very near the edge. Right. I remember this one. This one was a raider one. Cool. Well, nothing new there then. So, next up, Hydra. Let's see if this one has anything for us. Siva. Because, yeah, we've already done all the scans for these. So there shouldn't be anything other than the possibility of landing. Met Ghost, level 2 heat. I mean, just due to the terrain, this is unlikely to be it. But I'll check it out anyways. Yeah, we've already got all of these marked as something. So I doubt it's any of that. And then obviously, yeah, because there's only one land per area. And finally, Gorgon. Oh, is this landing one, the ship one? This space station appears to have been assembled from used off-the-shelf civilian ship models of diverse origins. There are no obvious hull markings and it is not broadcasting any IP signal. Curious? I don't actually remember that. But it's already marked. And none of the other planets are landable. I mean, if it's just the ship here, we can examine it quickly. Oh, there are enemies. Okay, this might be the one. I would have cleared everything when we first came in here. Yep, there it is. We found it. Took some searching. Shoot. Got the little ones. Those aren't too bad. But I'm still gonna be a little wary. I'm glad we found it. Oh man, that would have been really funny if I actually made it through that again. Yeah, a bunch of tier 9 stuff. I'm wondering when we're gonna hit tier 10, honestly. So I'm betting at this point that tier 10 is your max level. Which means we're getting close. Okay, yep, this is the same, seems to be the same setup as when we dealt with all the hubs. Significantly less threatening, though, I will say. Although I'm now questioning if we might have seen this before and I just forgot about it. Because it was too long ago. Yeah, just the one Rachni. That feels strange. Medical station. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Man, I missed out on a really good gap there. There we go. Got it. Oh, a stinger. I remember using a stinger, but I don't remember if it was actually good or not. We might have to see about upgrading our equipment once again. There's some pretty good stuff that we're starting to get. Okay. Pretty empty room.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus. Damn, she's
Okay.
known.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Novaria. They promised this batch would be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit.
Okay, so
we detected some pirates setting up an
before we
anchorage in a
release
neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
Another batch of experimental Rachni get loose.
Okay.
These things need warning labels.
Or how about people just stop being dumb? Ah, no. The escaped Rachni definitely came from the station, though the motives behind the Cerberus group are vague. To prevent further contamination, arm the station, scuttle charges, and evacuate. Got it. We're blowing this place up, making sure nothing gets left behind. Question is, where does one do that? I don't know where one arms the charges. Maybe it's back near the front? Also, are we gonna have a fight on our way out? Because we didn't have a large fight on the way in. Oh, I missed this one on the way in. Oops. Ah, dang it. Messed that up. Dang. Missed a few things on the way in, apparently. My bad. Were these all here previously? I feel like they had to have been. But at the same time, how did I miss these? Okay. Leave? I don't actually know. It mentioned placing the charges. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Activate the scuttle system. So that didn't... Where do I do that, actually? Means I need to reboard, because that didn't work. Didn't actually do anything there. That would also make sense why nothing happened on the way out. Where do I set the charges? Of course it reset the level, so... all the doors shut on me again. I have to assume it would be here near the controls. At the front of the ship. That's what I would have assumed. Oh, well, now we have the exclamation mark. Was it in the terminal?
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores. They've escaped their spread general.
No, that's just playing
Let's
the
go.
logs. Okay, yeah, download the logs. Oh, here. Why didn't that work previously? That's a little strange. Okay, I've only got a minute. That's not enough time to fight Rachni. Yep. Okay, ow. Well, it was only the one Rachni, apparently, actually. It always throws me off, the workers there. They're so plentiful that it confuses me. There we go. I got out though. I had to use some metagel though, which was not ideal. Cool. Things been cleaned up. Yep. All gone. Okay. There we go. Hold on. Sticks data. We started on Urbis. I'm gonna double check Acheron. Yeah, actually, we did do Acheron. Because that's where we got the Rachni stuff. Yeah, because that's Altair. And then Urbis was where we did the mist. Okay. Hawking, done. I believe Exodus, obviously local. Hades, Voyager. Let's see, Hong, Vamshi, Grissom. I don't know if I recognize the Armstrong. See, this is actually a little bit of a problem. We've been through so many that I don't remember all of the ones that we've been to. Okay, but I'm not getting any scans, which makes me think wait. I found something accidentally. Medallion! Jeez. Okay, if there are any more that are hidden like that, I'm probably not gonna find them. Okay, well, I didn't see any other scans. Let me check this one as well, because if there are no scans, then we probably have already done this one. I guess I should probably check some of the asteroid belts then. Perhaps we might be able to get more stuff in them. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so I think we did do the Armstrong Nebula. I just don't remember. Okay, I think we've done everything. We finished Sparta, right? Yeah, I think we finished Sparta. Let's head over to Knossos. Okay, this time, anytime from now on, anytime I see a asteroid belt, I'll scan it. A small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Arcanis has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum, in addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge. Arcanus has a largely automated infrastructure of helium through refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Gas deposit, nitrogen, we already have all of our gas ones. Armenia is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armenia detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zia. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds gravesites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. 151 years and 58 hours. That is very intriguing to go examine. Zekros is a terrestrial world with nitrogen and methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's mass effect enveloped on. 34 years. 45.5 hours. Thera! This is our landing. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. 6.5 years, 28 hours. We'll get back to you. Oh yeah, I need to be scanning these asteroids. That's probably where some of our metals are gone. Platinum. Darn, I might have to go back and revisit everything. It'll also be a good chance to make sure I didn't miss any scans. Bastos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. Surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There's little of interest on this desolate world. 0.3 years and 57 hours. Got it. Alright. Thera, you're our main one for this area. Let's go check you out. It put me right there.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings.
We're normally pretty far away from stuff. But I guess
Really
that's because this
strange,
place
like off
isn't
the damn
true
charts.
range.
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
You know what? I'm going to function under the assumption that I can't go in any of those areas. Just like I probably can't go in there. That's probably not a smart idea. Also, having surface magma like that is interesting to have the refinery so close to it. I would assume this could be a very dangerous situation if something were to go wrong. Well, my scanner's showing hostiles, so get ready for a fight, guys! I wonder what'll be here, though. It's just a really long, windy path at the moment. This is not one that I can cheat the system. Ah, I see. That's the Geth ship. Look, I'm right next to it, so... Fire? My vehicle shields are pretty powerful. But here we are. We should be coming upon the main hub of these. See a massive, potentially drill arm? Okay, let's see. What do we got here?
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
I mean... What if I just take them out anyways? One more. Well, the turrets are gone. Oh my gosh! Look at that jump! Yeah, no, I can't get up there though. I do see if we... Oh, apparently not like that. I find a route... Oh, probably there. Yeah, here we go. Here's a side path that I can take. I still think I totally could have taken them on if I had just blasted down the gate. There's the one random enemy back behind, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on with them. Yeah, no rockets. I don't like rockets. Let's see. What do we got? Are there more friends somewhere around here? Hiding out? None that I'm seeing, so we'll go on foot. Let's see what we can find. Oh great, rocket trooper. Yeah, my vehicle can take on a rocket trooper. Me, not so much. Hit control. And that's for backwards, so it's not exactly the most useful, but still gonna open it. So there's that side. Let me check out the other side. Well, I don't see any hostile markers. Yeah, this one's a bit smaller. It does have a small upgrade kit for me to loot. Okay. There we go. Probably gotta go in the building and open up the gate. That would make the most sense. In that case, we're coming over here. And both sides seem to have hostiles, so... At the ready. Tried to go for me, but did not break through my shield, which is good, because that would have hurt if it had. That's good. Wait, hold on. I didn't look behind. Okay, nothing to grab over there. Let's go check the other building real quick before we move on. But we'll move on quickly. Dang, that side had nothing. Wow. Pretty darn useless. In the vehicle. Zoom zoom. Sounds like the ship might make another pass. Hey there! Yeah, when you're all on your own, you're pretty easy to take down. I am seeing another group. And there's the ship. And drop off more frames. Or did they already drop off more frames? Bye. Small one. Oh, you're a bit bigger. Yeah, that'd be a Colossus. Yeah, you're gonna need to up your damage output if you want to take me down. There we go. Did some shield damage, but not much. Going in. Hi guys. Do you have any friends hiding away in here? Oh, I see that we are moving through the tunnel. Got another big open area after this, though. Yeah, my guns are way too powerful. It's pretty great. Yeah, not much wandering to be done with this map, which honestly I'm fine with. Having a straightforward path can be nice sometimes. I don't even know what we're doing here on this planet. We're just going. And the Geth are happy to fight us, so we'll fight them. Gives me XP. Well, at this point, I've basically leveled up everything I really care about. Well, I see an elevator. Well, they barricaded it. We're not allowed to go in with our vehicle. That's so mean. It's fine. We can take just about anything the Geth can throw at us anyway. I don't want to use it on you. Show me the other one. I'm using it on you. No, thank you. Take that. I win the sniper fight. Oh, they're dead. We're good to go. Oh, great. Jammed my signal. I know I had at least one more. Sniper friend is still out. Oh, God, dang it! Sniper managed to shoot me and break my shield. And then a rocket hit me. And rocket hurt. Okay. Well, dang it, back here. That's annoying. I was trying to rocket. I just stood in the way. That was rude. I didn't appreciate it. Okay, now for our sniper fight. Oh, is there a rocket down there? Sniper got a shot. Yeah, we know Sniper's still alive. I should be able to take it. I saw you poking me through. Oh. No, thank you to the rocket. Actually, I should heal. Okay, it was somewhere around here that I got hit. There we go. Must have been the guy up above that I saw. Took him out this time, because I actually saw him. Because yeah, I don't think we made it this far. Oh, I got cutscene. That's good. Okay. There's the ship. Yeah, our guns aren't gonna do much on taking out the ship. Oh, you're gonna be annoying, actually. Against a vehicle, not bad. I don't want that sniper. The overload. Wait. Shoot, my shield boost isn't up. That out. Get down. You guys are a nuisance more than anything. Are you behind me? So annoying to keep track of. Oh, shoot. Big guy's blast. My shield must have been down. And that, or that blast is as strong as a rocket launcher, which is not good either. Okay, these will put me here. Okay, I killed one of them. That's something. Got another one. We can build those guys. The rest are a bit easier to deal with. ability. There we go. I think I've cleared almost all the stuff. Shoot. Shield boost. Dang it. Overheated. That one can't have much time. Okay, well, I knocked it towards lava. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh no, there is just genuinely rocket launch. Okay. Well, there's that. I think there might be another stalker or a sniper. Gotta be a stalker. Shield. Unity. There we go. That's the big guy. Right, sniper. Toss you off the edge. Go. There we go. And we just have this one. I do good damage, and that thing still took as many hits as it did. Rude. Who's left? Get out of here. Man, that was quite the fight. Into the void. Oh, this tunnel is actually way longer than our normal ones. They must have put multiple segments together for this. Oh. I see. Watch it, Ashley. Don't get in my way. Oh, well. Don't go down the stairs. It makes it harder to catch you. See a big old force field.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Well, we can't go through there, so we're gonna take the elevator. And I assume trigger whatever that is. Okay, I'm thinking we might have accidentally hit the main one. Because this is bigger than what we normally see for a side planet. That and the whole non-exploration thing. Didn't plan on that, but that's what we're doing. Shoot. Get shield back up. Tully. Shield boost, sabotage. Hack! Hack them! Make it go crazy! I don't think I was close enough to
Protheans
do the
built to
hacking.
last. Looks like a lava flow poured in here.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Oh, we're going further down. Yeah, these are some very interesting ruins. Oh, and it's going zappy zappy. Okay, well. I mean, this portion seems to be a little collapsed.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hi! You're the scientist I was gonna track down, I think.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help. Are you real? Oh, no. Don't be stupid, Liara. Humans do not come here. You're hallucinating. And talking to yourself. Oh, goddess. I am going to die here.
We're here to save your sorry ass, so snap out of it.
You're rude for a hallucination. My subconscious must want to punish me for being this stupid.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you think. I'm getting you out of there.
You almost had me convinced there. I would not expect a hallucination to be defiant. Well, I'll play along. As you can see, I am trapped here. If you're as real as you claim, find a way to get me out.
How did you end up in there?
Ah, yes, the figment of my imagination wants me to retrace my steps. See if I can figure out where I went wrong. I was exploring the ruins. When the Geth showed up, I ran in here and activated the defenses. The barrier curtains could protect me. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
Of course. What good is a hallucination if it can't offer false hope? Listen, if you're real, find some way past the barrier curtain. Find
the Geth are not a
some way
problem.
to deal with the Geth.
I killed a bunch of them on the way
Then
in.
use the control panel to release me. If you're not real, leave me alone. I'm tired of talking to myself.
Can't shoot you because of the barrier field, of course. Whoop. What are we shooting at, guys? I agree. Take out the rocket. Hey, you're not down? Go down. Ah, yes. Clear the shield and then don't use it. Smart again. Such a smart move from the Geth. Since my friends stopped shooting, that's all of the enemies for now. Well, that for now didn't last very long, did it? There you go. Well, I killed that one. I don't know if that one was the tracker. There was the laser sight. Wait, what am I doing? Dang. I got so lucky getting the 3 out of the 5 correct. That was actually incredibly lucky. Especially because I had no clue what I was doing. Now... I'm coming over here to see if there's any goodies. And it looks like there are a few. I'm seeing that X, and I keep thinking it might be level 10. Not quite. Oh, there it is! Our first level 10! Inferno rounds. I'd love it if it was a weapon, though. Or an armor. Actually, a level 10 armor would be so good. Well, luckily there's no barrier on this one. look, I found a way in.
Now I am hallucinating that you are inside the tower. I must be getting worse. Earlier, I even imagined I heard thunder.
We used the mining laser to bore through.
You bored through? You're real, aren't you? By the goddess, you're real!
Wow, it took you long enough.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a hallucination. I thought I was going mad. Please get me out of here before more Geth show up.
Well, I mean, I can see what I can do.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Okay.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit? But I don't know.
Are you sure?
What the hell was that?
That's probably the
These
Geth trying
ruins
to
are not
blast their
stable.
way in.
That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Okay. I mean,
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
well, I mean, as long as we make it up, I feel like we'll be good. Okay, here we are! With more Geth and Krogan. Hi, you're annoying.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
What do you want?
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
So, you want to fight?
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
I see. Well, he's dead. That was easy enough to do. Hey, sniper? I'm not doing the sniping here. Not. Shit, they're not looking good. Don't think my sabotage worked.
Shields down.
Okay. I don't like you up there. Come on. Poke your head out. Okay. Glad I took out the Krogan quickly. Okay, barrier went down. Good for us. Not so good is the fact that everything is collapsing. Yeah, us fighting didn't exactly work. Hi, Normandy. Let's get out of here. It is a little dangerous. Goodbye to the ruins.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Is Liara gonna be
but
our
I am
last
grateful
person
to
then?
you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
Because we've been one
What
person
did
short.
Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Okay, well, what did you learn?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Okay, and why do you think of that?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations
That's a
before
bold
the Protheans.
claim.
This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Anything to indicate who it was?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right.
Yeah, that is a bold theory.
The
No wonder
galaxy is
people are
built on a
laughing at
cycle
you.
of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who
So
came
it's
before them.
Not even
And
theirs.
then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared.
That really
I
is
have
a
dedicated my life
major
to figuring
theory.
out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am
Yeah, that's
surprised
why
you were
it's
able
such
to
a
make any
problem.
sense of it at all.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo
Yeah,
jumbo.
we're
supposed to help
catching
the
you up
commander
to date
think
on
like
all
a
this.
Prothean. I don't know if it worked though.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your
Do
mind.
another memory share.
One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours.
Yeah,
Maybe my
another
knowledge of
memory
the Protheans
share.
will help clarify your vision.
Yeah, do it.
It's worth a shot.
I mean, we already did it once. Our brain's already
Relax,
worked up.
Commander. Embrace eternity.
Yeah, it's the same images as before.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Okay, so what do we do at the end then?
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Welcome
Good
aboard.
to have you on the team, Liara.
Hey, you're our last member.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yep, all for now.
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, let's see what they think. We caused a little bit of chaos on that planet.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
They might not be happy that we destroyed
We've
the
received
ruins.
your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you
Yeah,
if you're smart
take that,
enough to listen.
Sparatus.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Benezia is dead.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
We also
At
figured
least
that
the mission
out.
was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Well, first off, not intentional. Second off, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Yes. Remind them that I get the job done, no matter the cost. Yeah, I was not expecting that to be our main planet. That was, oops. Let's go see... Because we can go talk with her. Actually, in terms of our journal... Vermeer... We still have to go there and then find the conduit. I still don't know what's going on there. Yeah, that one is one of our two other Artemis Tau ones. Citadel, Citadel, 2, 2 and 1, 1, 5, 6 and 9. There's gotta be, some of those rare ones have got to be asteroids. And then 1, because everything else is so close to done. I get the feeling that it's gotta be some asteroids that were hidden away. Okay, now the question is... Where would she be? Oh, I could replenish my metagel here on the ship. I've been missing out. I should have been doing that, and I was not. Oh, man. How many situations could I have saved myself from danger in? Whoopsies. Well, I guess I'll remember that for the future. Let's see. Obviously, Requisition. We've got Garrus, Ashley, and Rex. Tali's down here. Okay, not on this level, because they're the blue dots. I did just put that together. My mini-map does show me where they are. Got Kaiden, who I've kind of basically ignored. And then I think it would be in here? Chakwas? No, in the back storage room. There you are, Liara. Time to talk.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you.
I mean, we found out that
you won't let
Benezia
me
didn't
down.
want to work
It
for
means
Saren
a lot to
either.
hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Liara's a nerd.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
Yeah, then you're not
My
exactly
people believe we are all part of a single
happy
galactic
with me.
community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I mean, that's quite intriguing.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can
That's our
touch
whole
the
thing, the
very
mental
depths of their
connections.
minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner, though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Interesting
Asari
view.
daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is
I
sometimes
guess
called a
that's one way.
pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Yeah, that's an interesting situation to deal with, but I guess as a species you're kind of used to it.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay.
I should go.
There we go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
That's our little investigation. We do it for everyone. Alright. We still have 2 other planets in this system. Or I guess 2 other systems in this nebula, more specifically. Would that be the right term? I'm not the best. I'm not used to space stuff. But we did finish this area. And I already scanned you, right? Yeah, I already scanned that one. Yeah. So we have Athens and Macedon. Let's go to Macedon first. And we'll finish up with Athens. Okay, well, there's an asteroid belt. So I'm doing a quick scan. Looks like there's nothing in this one. Phagolus is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. 112 years, 19 hours. Gas deposit of xenon. We don't need gas. Give me something better. I need metals. Patavig is the second of the Macedon system's giant terrestrial planets, and by far the more interesting. Most of the surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, in which a unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere is developed. While the frozen continents are largely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many larger than human, flourish in the chilly, toxic seas. While dreadfully inhospitable to humans, Patavig is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Negotiations between the System Alliance and the Volus' patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. 70 years and 30 hours. Porlon is an enormous terrestrial planet, half again the size of Earth. By its thick atmosphere, the weak output of the red dwarf Macedon leaves its surface biting cold. The crust is mainly composed of silica, but significant deposits of iron and other industrial metals are present. These lodes may prove rich enough to be profitably mined, despite the heavy gravity. 21 years and 45 hours? Oh wait, was this the last matriarch writing? You're scanning the planet Porlon when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Delanaga's writings in its storage compartment. That might have been our last matriarch writing, actually. Level 1 pressure hazard. Sharila has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Convoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Shaila has an extensive silicon-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. Evas are discouraged. 1 year and 40 outbreaks. I believe that was our last planet, so let's go ahead and drop in. Ah, Liara is full biotic. Let's see. I think I'm still bringing in Ashley, though, because Ashley is just good at tanking. This does mean we have a lot of skill points to go put on Liara, since she is so far behind. Did we hit level 50? We might have hit level 50, in fact. Yeah, because I leveled up level 51. Okay. Let's see. Let me boost my decryption. Mostly for the sabotage ability. You are boosting assault rifles because you can. No other real reason. And Liari has 71 points. So much. Okay, reduce recharge time, improves health restored. Ooh, squad healing. So you're gonna be our new you're also gonna be a first aid person. Shield, okay. Oh. That singularity is pretty unique, actually. You've actually got a lot of fun abilities. Well, I gotta get warp up to level 7. Let's max out singularity. You don't have any real combat boosts, which is unfortunate. Ooh, actually, I should get you to boost electronics, because I don't have Tali on hand. I need someone else to do electronics in that case. Let's boost barrier. I mean, we have so many points. And then, I guess we can do throw. It's not, like, huge. We got nothing else to really work on. We also now need to go set up your equipment. All of your abilities are close range, so let's get you a shotgun. Starting with Tier 9, Firestorm. Pretty darn good. Avalanche is the one you have equipped, actually. Firestorm would be better damage. Ooh, actually, let's up you to Katana. Yeah, Scimitar's worse. As is Storm. Yeah, Katana 9 is pretty good. Alright, let's see. So Inferno weakens their accuracy. Massive heat generation. Way more weapons force, so good for knocking them down. I mean, we have the sledgehammer available. Stopping enemy regen is kind of a nice idea. let's go with sledgehammer. Darn it, I don't actually have a heatsink. I sold them because they were tier 3s. Oops. My bad. Oh, wait. Heat dampening. That actually is a good one. And it gives a damage boost. So we'll put that one in. And then we've also got... I don't need that. I actually don't have much. I guess we'll put in a level 7 combat scanner. Sure, why not? See, I just sold all my good armor. Although, it looks like you can equip human armor, actually. That's useful. But only light armor. So that's unfortunate. Better shield? Yeah. The Explorer is better for the shield. Even if it's slightly less tech and biotic. Ooh, actually? Yeah. It's Titan 7. Still considered light armor. That's way better. Now for your mods, let's see. Okay. I mean, not bad. Ooh, actually, we want your shield, because you're going to be up front with them a lot. So you need good shields. Ooh, and then the power cooldown reduction. Yeah, let's get the medical exoskeleton as well. Okay. Let's real quick. So I want to make sure you have the right gun equipped. Oh, Ashley wasn't even using the stiletto. She was using a lancer. Okay, well, I'm glad I set that up. Let's see what we got. Debris, stronghold, anomaly. We'll just hit them as we go. I like to save the main one for the Planet Hill last, but with the way these ones are set up, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, we'll see how she does in actual combat, but Liari could turn out to be a very useful player. Tali was there for the hacking more than anything, but maybe we can make this work. Better combat abilities if it works. But I've still got my hacking abilities. Dang it. Messed that up. There we go. Better. Okay. Next up, we've got our stronghold, which will be our main thing for this planet. Oh, and And I see hostiles outside. Oh boy. See how this goes. There's a number of them, actually. I see pirates. And they've done a good amount of damage to my shield, which is ideal. But they're almost dead. There are a number of them. But against a vehicle, yeah, no, they didn't hold up very well, did they? Okay, I am just paranoid at this point. I put in a lot of stuff there, so let's go ahead and update our save. Just in case. I don't want to lose all that. It's crazy that Ashley wasn't even using the proper gun. Whoop. Oh, broken. So far, holding our own. Oh. Overheat. Whoopsies. You're not down yet. There we go. Hey, it's not back up yet. And you're both down. Nice. Wait. See, just because you have resistance doesn't mean you can't get knocked over. There we go. That's most of them taken care of. Got one more. Where are you hiding? There you are. Sorry, slaver. Yo. Stop running. You're running away from me. There we go. Nice shotgun blast. Honestly, holding your ground really well at the moment. I do wonder if maybe I just didn't have Rex using the right stuff. Oh, dang it. Our decryption. Who has decryption, actually? I do. Dang it. I wish I could pull... like... Can I, like, undo? I'd love it if I could undo. Then I'd pull my pistol points. I don't care about them as much. Darn it. Definitely putting all my points into decryption. The Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. Ah, I see. So that's pulling us... That's another Citadel thing to go do. Darn it, I can't break in. I'd need Tully. Maybe if I can remember to go, well, I'm on the ship, see if I can undo those skill points? Maybe I can check for that. And our final destination, an anomaly. Let's go check it out. I flipped. Yep. Onward! So once we get this, we only have one more planet to go. And then as far as I'm aware, we'll have everything. Unless a new cluster was revealed, like with the other two main planets, in which case we'll probably skip that. For now. We'll clean it up next time. And then head back to Citadel, where we have a couple things to go do, actually. Alright. What are you? Thoria. I don't remember if I've done anything with you. It's a rare element. Yeah, I don't remember if I've done anything with thorium. So that may or may not be a new one. I mean, I've been through so many at this point that it's hard. It's really hard to keep track of which ones I've found. Well, this appears to be our anomaly. An Asari capsule. Recover the artifact. Oh, another matriarch writing. Not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The continuing intent held, among other things, one of matriarch Donaga's writings. So was that the last one then? Because I know we were close. Let's go check that out. I know we were close to getting all the writings. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Still have 8 rare, 6 heavy, and 5 light. The 1 Turian. We've done a lot of assignments, a lot of these side quests. But I don't actually remember what it was called. I wonder... Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I've gotten 11 out of 10, so I've actually gotten too many. Okay. Well, that's fun. Can I... I don't know how to undo talent points, actually, because I can't do it here. I mean, theoretically, it looks like I can, but I cannot. There we go. That's what it wanted me to do. Okay. Alright, one more. We got one more to go. Off to Athens real quick. Oh, this one's got a few planets in it. Pharos. Distant Pharos has seen only a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It's a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partly filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. 275 years and 47 hours. Oh, there's our last Turian insignia. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. There we go, another one complete. So it really is going to be the ores, which I think might be lost in the asteroid belts. And I just didn't realize. Cersei is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Cersei will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. 142 years, 11 hours. Another gas pocket, we don't need gas. Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. 57 years, 14 hours. Got it. Proteus. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-wracked, Proteus' rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommend it for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. 5 years and 51 hours? Gas deposit. Again, we don't need it. And Salamis. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens. The equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. 0.4 years, 58.5 hours. With, interestingly enough, nowhere to land. That is a little bit unexpected. I think this is the first one that we haven't been able to land. Which is really strange, actually. Because, yeah, the big one was Proteus here. But that was just a scam, because most of the colony ones are landable. Well, that's a little strange. Well, let's go ahead. We'll land back here at Citadel. We have a few things to go clean up over there. And then we need to figure out where to go from here? Because honestly, I'm not entirely sure what we need to do for the main storyline, because we've hit the 3 main ones. Yeah, looking at our journal, race against time, find the conduit. Where is that? I don't know where that is, actually. Yeah, I don't actually know where Vermeer is, so that's a little bit problematic. Okay, yep. Citadel. 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 2 Prothean, 2 Medallion, 1 Tag. And then the various minerals, which I'm gonna guess is most likely going to be asteroids. That's all I can think of. Otherwise, I don't know where we'd find it. Also, I love how we've gotten 10 out of 6 gases. There have been plenty of those. But, let's go ahead, put in our save, because we're going to go ahead and do everything, all the Citadel quests next time. I hope that you guys did enjoy. We got a little distracted, but we did figure out our final final main story planet, and now we just need to figure out how to put them together is the only question. That I'm still unsure of, but I don't know. We'll see. I hope you guys did all enjoy. I do try to post on my Discord and my social media about half an hour before I begin. So if you want that extra little notification, go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you all in the next round. Bye!